Hi everyone, it's me. Welcome back to another video. I hope you're well. I just want to start off this little thing. I'm just going to take a few minutes of your time to explain. I don't know if you noticed, but there was another Rapture scam that went around again and took advantage of a lot of vulnerable, hopeful people. It's something similar that has happened to me in the past, not with this particular thing. Like I told you, they would fool people with religion as well. But I want to start off just by showing you a little bit. If you don't know about what I'm talking about, there was the rapture that was predicted between the 22nd and the 24th, maybe the 22nd, 23rd. And there were a lot of people, again, like the here with the gravitas thing about causing panic and chaos, and videos of people just trying to see where that video was where they were saying, I was wrong. Look, I woke up, I'm still here. It caused a lot of distress. And a lot of people, there was something called Rapture Talk, so you can look up that like on TikTok. People saying, this is my last video and such, okay? So I want to show you something that I did post on my Telegram. We're going to switch pages here. The first website, actually I'll show you how easy it was. So if you can see this, let me check that's recording properly. Okay, so all I did was the rapture was created by, you can look it up, the origin of the rapture, where did the rapture originize, whatever. But it's the concept of the rapture, particularly as a pre-tribulation event, was popularized by John Nelson Darby in the 1830s. It is relatively recent doctrine. It's actually in Christian theology. It's not in the Bible at all, and primarily associated with dispensationalism. I don't know even what that word means. But yeah, so I looked that up, and you can go down, and again, the rapture was invented by John Darby. We're just going to go over this for a moment, the biblical foundations of it. I mean, there was a lot more. There was one I remember I was looking for. There was a priest that was pretty distressed himself when he couldn't find any evidence of the rapture going back before about 200 years ago or so in his video, like of the text that he found. Now, okay, so we're going to go over here. Oh, no, wait. This lady first. This lady. Okay, so it started off because it said there was a child's dream. This is the child, Margaret MacDonald. Okay? It was a little girl's dream, and in 1830, Margaret MacDonald was just a teenage girl. But after sharing several dreams with the preacher, she altered the course of Christian theology in a way that had permeated the culture for generations. It set things in motion that never should have been given life. It began as the recounting of a dream and turned into a lie that has passed down through the years until people telling it and teaching it believe it to be true. Margaret MacDonald invented the pre-trib rapture. Well, she had a dream that launched the lie. She shared the dream, and a couple of preachers got a hold of it, giving it a life of its own. The preachers, John Darby, Edward Irving, and John Percy, twisted scripture to try to support the lie, and they had created from the little girl's dream. They promptly created an entire doctrine around it, perverting scripture in an effort to give the lie validity. And so many people were deceived. Okay, I'm going to leave all these links below, but we're just going to move on to this one here. This one here shows you, and it's very detailed, even though it kind of looks like a little bit of a wonky website. It was made by someone. But they show you, even Judgment Day here, May 21st, 2011. This has been going on quite a few times, and I remember it going on quite a few times. And I'm going to show you an example of that, because there was one fellow that I came across on YouTube that I started following, not because I believed what he was saying, but because I wanted to see where it was going, right? He seemed like an all right fella, but I'm gonna explain that when we get there. So this this website here goes into like detail. It takes down all the parts out of the Bible. It explains how this is incorrect. You can really go over this yourself. It's a huge website. There's a lot of proof out there, you know, and it's been going on for many years. They've been doing this. It's a grift, really. It goes back to the evangelical churches. Remember the people in the big mega churches that would get people all together, and then they would, they would talk about this stuff and then ask for all of your money. So this is this fella, not putting him on blast or anything, but he has been at this. Now, I tried to go, he's still at it 4 days ago. If I go to the oldest videos, it's 3 years ago, where he started this rapture warning stuff. The end of the world is coming, save as many as you can, the rapture. It's going to continue. See, rapture dreams from you guys. Like, oh, I'm having dreams about the rapture. And so it kind of like snowballed because people were telling him about their dreams about the rapture. And then it just kept snowballing and got bigger and bigger, right? Until there was a bunch of people. Look, see, rapture update 1226. A bunch of people got in on it. And this was 2 years ago. So we can look at his most popular videos, but I tried to find like the ones where I saw where he was like getting ready and saying, his dog's going to be coming with him and everybody's going to be going together. And, it kind of sells this idea that we're going to be lifted out of here and all our problems will be over. There was people selling their life savings and giving away their stuff, and see how there's like a clock blowing up, breaking news, end of days. And this is what I'm saying back here. I'll go to the top of this before I bring you over. See, with this exploding thing, gone in a twinkling of the eye, billboard, it always is this big thing. And like I was saying, in those churches, where those mega churches, I forget that fella, he's really popular. I can see he's a brown hair, a young fella. He conned a whole bunch of people. Oh, goodness gracious. Hold on a second. Let me see. I found him. This fella right here. People like this. Evangelical church people. Look at this guy. Mega church pastors. And these people. They sell people, a dream, a lie. Jesus is coming next week. Got to be ready. So this is what I was trying to tell you. And they were conning people and taking all their money. Not all of these people. But I'm trying to show you examples. Richest mega pastors. And they have like 8 jets, private jets and stuff. You see what I'm saying? They've been taking advantage of people. I mean, look how much of a psychopath this guy looks right here. This one right here. And then look at him down there. This one here. Looks like an absolute demonic psychopath. But people give these people their money because it sounds good what they have to say. You see? See what happens. Yeah, look at all those people. And so this is the same thing. And this has been going on. The church has been grifting people for a really long time. So again, we have people now that are devastated that it didn't happen. See with this video here, there's lots of them. Apologies, we were wrong, all this kind of stuff. But I mean, this has gone on for years and years and people keep falling for it. So if they only knew where it started, and that it started from a young girl's dream, and I'm not saying that the divine cannot communicate with you through dreams, because it is, but it's usually very personal. with you on a personal level. You see what I'm saying? But anyone that will jump on something that will make them some money, they will jump on that. Exactly what we read here. You see? She had a dream, preachers got a hold of it and gave it a life of its own so they could make money off of it. John Darby, Edward Irving, and John Percy twisted scripture to try and support the lie they had created from the little girl's dream. They promptly created an entire doctrine around it, perverting scripture in an effort to give the lie validity. And this website over here, like I said, it's not the fanciest, but it is extremely, extremely detailed. I mean, this guy, or person rather, because we don't know who created it, I'm not sure, but really went into detail about things. And you are more than welcome, because it doesn't say that in the Bible. And that's the one thing I've heard the most, is that the rapture is not in the Bible, because it's not. And when I presented this information to people before in the past, excuse me, they completely rejected it. Completely rejected it and told me that they were going to believe in it anyway. So there you have it, everybody. I hope this clears things up. I'm doing well. I'm still writing my book, and I'll be back with another update and video for you shortly. Take care. Thank you so much for watching. Please share this with someone who you will feel that benefits from it. Have a good day. If I don't see you, enjoy your weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hi there. So I totally forgot to add this part. David Wilcock has been saying something about a solar flash, or you'll hear about the event. This is similar to the rapture, if not the same thing. With the solar flash, we're all going to flash into an alternate dimension, the new earth, and all this nonsense. This is exactly the same as the rapture. So with Corey Goode and David Wilcock, I mean, even Corey Goode said in his deposition that people believe false things all the time, and this is exactly what he meant by that. So he's using the event or the solar flash, as well as David Wilcock, and David Wilcock again got in on this with the September 22nd, 23rd thing, if I didn't mention that previously. So yeah, I just wanted to share that part because that was important, because at one time, I remember thinking about the solar flash this like around 2012 or different points this time. I have fallen for it, so I just want to prevent that for others in the future. Thank you very much for listening. Take care. Have a good day. Bye.